I watched like a whole season on Bravo the other day. That you can do.
It's going good. Now they're 2 episodes behind.
He used to be on the show, right? Or was he always in a wheelchair?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I turned this on. Ooh. Ooh. I think something like a pirate thing.
So you're not a doctor? Yes, I'm Dr. Montgomery. You're the one coming to see okay.
Uploaded device. Whatever.
It's okay. It's okay. What did you give me? Anti-medic.
Oh, you were here when I hurt my shoulder, right? Or my
Elbow?
elbow. It finally stopped hurting me, but it's now it feels like it has a bruise on it.
I woke up this morning feeling like my toe wasn't like touched anymore.
Really?
I tried my big toe. It hurt so bad.
Oh, that's, ow.
I got to bend it like down, but then when I would walk, it hurt. Oh, I did that. It's really hard. No, I did it. I hurt so bad. I walked all the way from Ocean to my mom's work. I was like, this freaking sucks.
Doctors aren't even trained in this. I do. Not now. I mean, babies are expensive. Kids need time and attention. It's too long to bring them into the world.
Well, this is nice. It's $60. Oh, but good factor? Yeah.
Cramping in 10 minutes, but
Oh, I have it. A wooden basket with a handle, and it's filled with an assortment of baby boy corn. New baby boys will be set in with blue booties, blue bear, layette, set, rattle, set of blue washcloth, first tooth baby box, baby boy keepsake, hand and footprint, honeysuckle baby bath, and sweet violet baby lotion. I like that, was it you that got me that nighttime lavender stuff? I use that with Chloe every night.
sometimes I'm
The baby rounded stuff?
I think I bought Johnson's, or your mom got me Johnson's, but yeah, I think I used to buy the Walmart brand of it afterwards. I'm telling you, that's purple free. Even if you use it, it really does work for you to sleep.
Isaac's mom uses it every night.
What would you have to do?
It always smells so good when she gets out of the bathtub. What's wrong?
Did I have my phone up?
What?
Did I have my phone up?
I didn't see it. You want me to call it?
Probably shouldn't.
There are other options. Don't you think I considered all the options last time? I can't carry a child. I'm on my feet 8 hours a day. I have no money. Pregnant. You know, this is not very shock. I need to take some time.
Okay, say hello to a married man. Hey, two people get married and you don't actually witness it. Really? Sorry about that.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, any word from the medical board?
You're right here.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Sometimes I hate human laughter. My new patient.
What season is Chuck on right now?
A partial
4.
abortion. Partial birth is not a medical term, it's political.
What?
Okay, late term abortion.
This says it's being reported by various sources that Chuck has cheated death once again. NBC has nearly closed the deal that will bring Chuck Bartowski and friends back for a 5th season. The TV line reports that the Peacock network is making a deal with Warner Brothers for at least 13 episodes.
And I didn't want to tell her
Alright.
it would freak her out, but the doctor she
I'll watch it, but I'm not really excited
didn't
about
know
it.
what the hell she was doing, and now she's come to me, and my job is to help her.
How'd you leave it with?
You think about it, and then you make your choice. Well, maybe the choice has already been made. How does that mean? Well, I mean, condoms are usually effective, and the stats on failed abortions are negligible, so maybe this baby was meant to live.
You want to force a woman to give birth and raise a child, which she...
Had the series been on one of the other 3 major networks, it surely would have been canceled a long time ago.
Luckily, NBC's ratings were in the toilet across the board.
When she comes back, what are you going to do?
Yeah, this season Chuck's ratings have been the worst yet. The last 2 episodes have registered a meager 1.4 rating in the
Wow, that's
18
really
to 49 demographic and 4.1 million total viewers.
How much?
4.1 million.
That's not good.
The season average is only a 1.7 rating.
If the show does 5 or 6 million people, that's not enough.
Wow.
Is she all right? The vitals are stable.
You lost consciousness or focal time?
Sam was negative.
He's fine.
So they were waiting on CT on the portable chest. I thought social services placed with a family in Riverside.
You know, what's she doing here in Amber?
Her family moved to the west
Oh
side.
my God.
She's been right here. CT has...
Chuck is the lowest rated scripted program currently on the network.
The lowest rated program on a bad rated network.
Crap.
Wait, did she broke her collarbone 2 months ago, and now she falls down the stairs? No, we shouldn't tell anything. You gotta do this every day, Shelton, and to me, that sounds like abuse.
Wow.
Who else has a question for us today?
What if someone steals from me?
Well, that's not good. You should never...
Someone steals from you a lot, like all the time.
Did they go away for a long time?
With 4 seasons and 78 episodes already in the can, it seems very likely that Warner Brothers worked out a deal with NBC for a final season, so there would be enough episodes for a syndication package.
We'll get them close.
A 6th season seems highly unlikely, but who would have guessed that Chuck would have gone this long?
Vanishing deductible from Nationwide Insurance takes 100.
Syndication is kind of where the money is. I can see them
Until
knowing that they're going to lose money with a season 5, knowing that it's not going to make it up with the advertising right then. But 78 episodes isn't enough for syndication. So if you just cut your losses and lose a little bit of money right here, you'll be able to get a lot more of it out later.
Is that like
Strawberry lemonade from McDonald's.
like syndication? Like, is that a
On the
law,
Sci-Fi
or-
Channel at 6 p.m. Oh, what are you asking?
Like, why do they have to have 100 episodes?
Because if a show only has like 40 episodes, it means they're showing repeats every month. It's just because they're daily at that point.
Oh.
So they kind of want to have enough television so they don't have to show the same episode more often than once every 3 or so months.
Okay.
Because people just stop watching.
in your playlist. And you don't have iTunes on your phone. The world's
You watch
number one
reruns
music
of Gilmore Girls, it takes like
Genius.
6 months to go through like the whole entire...
based on the songs you already have.
Have you watched the last episode of Roseanne yet?
You don't have an iPhone.
Really?
Well, you don't have an iPhone.
I think it was weird. It freaked me out.
Candace had been watching Roseanne on Netflix,
What else?
and she finally watched the last episode. She was like, I was fucking pissed. said she was so mad.
At that episode.
That was kind of a dumb way to end it.
Yeah.
What was it like? It was starting was really with whatever that other dude's name was. That he was David. He was writing a story.
I like that you didn't see it coming.
No, you didn't.
Not at all.
Nick Bishop was on that show.